Implementation of Helion's nuclear fusion technology by 2028, a 4-phase development plan and $5.4 billion investment breakdown. Overview. Helion Energy, a trailblazer in the field of nuclear fusion technology, has unveiled ambitious plans to commercialize fusion power by 2028. Recent developments include the successful completion of a $425 million Series F funding round, which propels the company's total investment to over $1 billion and establishes its valuation at approximately $5.425 billion. This funding round drew interest from both new and existing investors, including prominent firms like Lightspeed Venture Partners and SoftBank Vision Fund II, along with notable individuals such as Sam Altman and Dustin Moskovitz. Helion's ultimate goal is to establish the world's first commercial fusion power plant, with the initial site slated for Washington state. The company has made remarkable progress in its technology, particularly with the commissioning of its 7th-generation prototype Polaris, which is expected to generate electricity through fusion. This follows a significant achievement with the Trenta prototype, which reached a critical fuel temperature of 100 million degrees Celsius, an essential threshold for commercial fusion reactors. 4-phase development plan. Helion's development plan comprises 4 distinct phases aimed at transitioning from research and development (R&D) to operational power plants, while specific details of each phase remain undisclosed. The overarching objective is to establish a robust framework for the commercialization of fusion energy. The phases are: 1. Prototype development, focused on refining and validating the technology through successive iterations of prototypes. 2. Pilot plant construction, aimed at building a pilot fusion plant capable of producing electricity at a smaller scale to demonstrate feasibility and reliability. 3. Commercial plant design, involves designing and planning for larger commercial power plants based on lessons learned from the pilot phase. For a full-scale deployment, the final phase targets the construction and operation of multiple commercial fusion plants to meet growing energy demands. Funding and investment breakdown. The recent funding round has significantly bolstered Helion's financial resources, allowing the company to accelerate its development plans. The $425 million investment will be allocated across various initiatives, including research and development, continued investment in R&D to enhance fusion technology and address technical challenges, infrastructure development, building necessary infrastructure for the construction of pilot and commercial power plants, talent acquisition, hiring skilled professionals to support the rapid scaling of operations, partnerships and collaborations, developing strategic partnerships to leverage expertise and resources within the energy sector. The combined efforts from both new and existing investors underscore strong confidence in Helion's technology and its potential to revolutionize the energy landscape. Strategic partnerships. Helion has secured significant partnerships that will facilitate the deployment of its fusion technology. Notably, the company has established a power purchase agreement (PPA) with Microsoft, which is set to receive electricity from a 50 MW fusion plant starting in 2028. This agreement represents a crucial step towards the commercialization of fusion energy and highlights the growing interest from major corporations in sustainable energy sources. Additionally, Helion has entered into a partnership with Nucor to develop a larger 500 MW facility expected to be operational in the 2030s. This collaboration aims to leverage Nucor's expertise in energy consumption and infrastructure development to create a scalable solution for industrial energy needs. Industry impact and future outlook. The potential of fusion energy to serve as a transformational technology in the energy sector is widely recognized. Helion's commitment to delivering a zero-carbon electricity solution aligns with global efforts to combat climate change and transition to sustainable energy sources. As the world grapples with increasing electricity demands, Helion's advancements in fusion technology position the company as a leader in the race towards clean energy solutions.
Industry experts express optimism regarding Helion's trajectory,
emphasizing the company's focus on overcoming scientific and technical challenges while addressing practical realities associated with commercializing a new technology. The recent funding influx and strategic partnerships further strengthen Helion's position in the competitive fusion energy landscape.
Conclusion.
Helion Energy is on a promising path towards realizing its vision of commercializing nuclear fusion technology by 2028. Through a well-structured four-phase development plan and substantial investment from key stakeholders, the company aims to bring forth a revolutionary energy solution that meets global electricity demand while promoting a sustainable future. As Helion progresses towards operational power plants, the anticipation surrounding fusion energy continues to grow, paving the way for a cleaner,
more abundant energy landscape.
Helion Energy's ambitious plan for nuclear fusion technology highlights several counterintuitive aspects that challenge conventional perceptions about energy production and the feasibility of fusion power within a relatively short timeline.
Here are some key counterintuitive points derived from the information presented.
1. Rapid commercialization timeline. The expectation to achieve a commercial fusion power plant by 2028 is notably aggressive, especially given the historical context of fusion research.
Many experts have often viewed fusion as a long-term goal with significant hurdles in terms of technology and engineering. Helion's commitment to a timeline of just a few years to operationalize fusion power contradicts the prevailing sentiment that fusion is decades away from practicality. 2. Private sector leadership. The substantial role of private investors such as SoftBank and Lightspeed Venture Partners in advancing fusion technology is counter to the traditional reliance on government-funded research. Fusion has long been seen as a domain for national labs and academic institutions due to the complexity and cost of research. Helion's success in attracting over $1 billion in private funding signals a shift in the narrative that only public entities can tackle such monumental scientific challenges. 3. Milestone achievements. Helion's achievement of reaching a fuel temperature of 100 million degrees Celsius with its Trenta prototype is a significant milestone, yet it contrasts with the expectation that such breakthroughs would be the domain of large established entities like ITER. The fact that a private company has reached this critical temperature suggests that innovation in fusion technology may be more achievable than previously thought, undermining the belief that only large-scale collaborations can succeed.
For market readiness and demand, the agreement with Microsoft to supply electricity from a fusion plant by 2028 implies an immediate market readiness and demand for fusion energy, which counters the skepticism that has surrounded fusion power's viability in the near future. The idea that major corporations are willing to commit to such arrangements reflects confidence in the technology that contrasts with the historical view of fusion as a speculative venture. 5. Environmental impact. Helion's emphasis on fusion as a zero-carbon energy source aligns with global sustainability goals, yet it challenges the assumption that transitioning to renewable energy sources must rely solely on solar, wind, or hydroelectric power.
Fusion presents an alternative that could provide a significant amount of clean energy. Yet it is often overlooked in discussions about the future of energy production.
6. Investment confidence. The level of confidence expressed by investors and industry experts in Helion's leadership and technology may seem surprising, especially given the skepticism that often surrounds emerging technologies. The idea that a cohort of seasoned venture capitalists is betting heavily on a startup's ability to deliver a historically elusive technology challenges the narrative that fusion power remains a distant reality. 7. Technological competitiveness. The competitive landscape in the fusion energy sector is highlighted by Helion's rapid technological advancements contradicts the notion that fusion is a stagnant field dominated by a few large well-funded projects.
The emergence of multiple players, including startups, indicates a vibrant ecosystem where innovation could flourish. Contrary to the belief that only established institutions can lead in high-stakes scientific endeavors,
These counterintuitive points underscore the evolving understanding of nuclear fusion and its potential role in the future of energy production, challenging long-held beliefs about the feasibility, investment, and technological progress in this field.
The report on Helion Energy's plans for the implementation of nuclear fusion technology by 2028 presents a wealth of information that could easily be overlooked by the general public.
Below are several key points from the report along with explanations of their significance.
1. The financial backing and valuation. Helion Energy successfully completed a $425 million Series F funding round,
pushing its total investment beyond $1 billion and valuing the company at approximately $5.425 billion. This substantial financial backing is a critical indicator of investor confidence in Helion's technology and its potential to disrupt the energy sector. Many may overlook the implications of this funding. It not only reflects the high expectations surrounding fusion technology but also showcases the significant interest from major investors like SoftBank Vision Fund and Lightspeed Venture Partners. This level of investment underscores a pivotal shift in the energy landscape, moving towards innovative solutions that could redefine energy production.
2. Strategic partnerships. Helion has established strategic agreements, notably with Microsoft and Nucor.
The agreement with Microsoft to supply electricity from a 50 MW fusion plant starting in 2028 is particularly significant. It not only provides a guaranteed customer for Helion's output but also positions Microsoft as an early adopter of fusion energy, potentially influencing other corporations to follow suit. The partnership with Nucor for a larger 500 MW facility is similarly noteworthy. It indicates Helion's ambition to scale operations significantly and the interest of major industrial players in fusion energy. This aspect may be overlooked as many reports focus solely on the technological advancements rather than the commercial viability and strategic alignments that will facilitate Helion's growth. 3. Technological milestones. The completion of the Polaris prototype and the earlier success of the Trenta prototype, which achieved a fuel temperature of 100 million degrees Celsius, are crucial milestones that signify Helion's technological capabilities. Achieving and surpassing this temperature is essential for sustainable fusion reactions. The significance of these milestones might be understated in general discussions about fusion technology,
as many people are unaware of the technical challenges that must be overcome to make fusion viable.
The success of these prototypes demonstrates Helion's potential to be a leader in the field and builds credibility that can attract further investment and partnerships.
4. The four-phase development plan.
While specific details about the four-phase development plan were not disclosed, the existence of such a structured approach is essential for managing the complexity of developing fusion technology. The lack of detail may lead some to overlook its importance. However, a well-defined development plan suggests that Helion is taking a disciplined approach to innovation, which is crucial for mitigating risks and achieving milestones in a field fraught with scientific and engineering challenges. This structured progression could serve as a model for other companies pursuing advanced technologies in the energy sector. 5. U.S. energy leadership and global implications. Helion's mission to establish itself as a leader in the fusion energy sector ties into broader themes of energy independence and climate change mitigation. The report emphasizes the potential of fusion energy to provide abundant zero-carbon electricity, a narrative that aligns with global efforts to transition to sustainable energy sources. However, the political and regulatory implications of this emerging technology are often overlooked.
Helion's success could position the U.S. as a global leader in fusion energy,
impacting international energy policies and cooperation on climate change. This geopolitical dimension is crucial as nations seek energy solutions that are both sustainable and secure.
6. Public perception and awareness. The report indicates a growing interest in fusion energy, yet public understanding of the technology and its benefits remains limited.
Many people may dismiss fusion as a distant or unattainable goal, particularly given the challenges historically associated with fusion research. However, the advancements by Helion and similar companies could catalyze a paradigm shift in energy production, making fusion a tangible solution to the world's energy challenges. Public perception is significant as it influences policy decisions, funding, and the prioritization of research in this area.
Conclusion.
In summary, while the report on Helion Energy's ambitions and developments offers a comprehensive view of its plans for nuclear fusion technology, the details surrounding financial backing, strategic partnerships, technological milestones, structured development plans, and the broader implications for energy leadership and public awareness are critical components that deserve greater attention. These elements not only highlight the significance of Helion's endeavors but also underscore the transformative potential of fusion technology for the global energy landscape. 1. Funding and market valuation. Helion Energy's completion of a $425 million Series F funding round is a significant milestone, elevating its total investment to over $1 billion and valuing the company at approximately $5.425 billion. This influx of capital, supported by prominent investors like Lightspeed Venture Partners and SoftBank Vision Fund, underscores the growing confidence in Helion's potential to revolutionize the energy sector through nuclear fusion technology. The financial backing not only validates the company's technological advancements but also positions it strategically within the competitive landscape of clean energy solutions.
2. Technological advancements. Helion's recent achievements, particularly with its 7th-generation prototype Polaris
and the Trenta prototype reaching fuel temperatures of 100 million degrees Celsius, highlight its technological progress. These milestones are critical as they establish Helion as a front-runner in developing commercial fusion energy solutions.
The successful operation of Polaris is expected to pave the way for demonstrating electricity generation from fusion, a groundbreaking step that could fundamentally alter energy production and consumption.
3. Strategic partnerships and customer agreements. The establishment of significant customer agreements, particularly with Microsoft for a 50 MW fusion plant slated for 2028 and a partnership with Nucor for a 500 MW facility expected in the 2030s, illustrates Helion's proactive approach to securing a market presence. These collaborations not only provide a clear path to revenue generation but also signify the trust major corporations place in Helion's technology. Such partnerships are essential for facilitating the transition from research and development to operational power plants, ultimately supporting Helion's goal of commercializing fusion energy. 4. The vision for clean energy leadership. Helion's overarching mission to create a transformative energy solution that aligns with global electricity demands while promoting U.S. energy leadership reflects a broader ambition within the clean energy sector. The company aims to deliver abundant zero-carbon electricity, positioning itself as a key player in addressing climate change and energy sustainability challenges. This vision is crucial as it resonates with global efforts to decarbonize energy systems and can potentially influence policy directions and investor confidence in fusion technology as a viable alternative to fossil fuels. 1. The Manhattan Project 1942 to 1946. This was a research and development project during World War II that produced the first nuclear weapons. Led by the United States with support from the United Kingdom and Canada, the project employed thousands of scientists and engineers, including notable figures like J. Robert Oppenheimer and Enrico Fermi. The project culminated in the successful test of the first atomic bomb on July 16, 1945 in New Mexico, which significantly altered the course of the war and global politics. 2. The Apollo Program 1961 to 1972. This was a series of space missions undertaken by NASA with the primary goal of landing a human on the Moon and returning them safely to Earth. The program was initiated by President John F. Kennedy's ambitious vision of space exploration. The culmination of the Apollo program occurred with Apollo 11 in July 1969, when astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin made history as the first humans to set foot on the lunar surface. 3. The Human Genome Project 1990 to 2003. this international scientific research project aimed to map all the genes of the human genome.
It was a collaborative effort involving scientists from around the world,
with the goal of determining the sequence of the human DNA and identifying the genes that it contains. The project provided a foundation for advancements in genetics and biotechnology, significantly impacting medicine and our understanding of human biology. The completion of the project in 2003 represented a monumental achievement in scientific research and paved the way for innovations in personalized medicine and genomic research. Future outlook: implementation of Helion's nuclear fusion technology by 2028. As Helion Energy progresses towards the commercialization of nuclear fusion technology by 2028, several key predictions can be made regarding the future of fusion energy, the company's development phases, and the broader implications for the energy sector. 1. Successful implementation of development phases.
Helion's four-phase development plan is poised to transition from research and development to operational power plants. By 2028, we can expect Phase 1, Prototype Optimization. The Polaris prototype is anticipated to demonstrate the viability of producing electricity from fusion. Successful operation will validate Helion's technological approach, paving the way for subsequent phases. Phase 2, Pilot Plant Construction. Following prototype validation, Helion will initiate the construction of its first commercial fusion power plant in Washington. This facility, with a capacity of 50 megawatts, will serve as a critical testbed for integrating fusion technology into existing grid infrastructures. Phase 3, Scaling up production. By the early 2030s, Helion is expected to transition to larger-scale operations with the planned 500 megawatts facility in partnership with Nucor. This move will mark a significant leap in fusion energy production capabilities, addressing the growing global electricity demand. Phase 4, Commercialization and Expansion. Assuming successful pilot plant operations, Helion will likely expand its reach beyond the initial site, establishing additional plants domestically and potentially internationally. This expansion will be crucial for meeting the projected rise in energy consumption and for positioning Helion as a leader in the fusion sector. 2. Investment and financial landscape. Helion's recent $425 million Series F funding round demonstrates strong investor confidence in fusion technology. Predictions for future investment trends include increased venture capital involvement. As Helion progresses, its success could attract additional venture capital investments. The growing interest from high-profile investors, including SoftBank and Lightspeed, suggests a burgeoning market for fusion energy, potentially leading to further funding rounds. Public and private partnerships. Anticipating the realization of fusion technology, we expect more collaborations between Helion government entities and private corporations. These partnerships will likely facilitate research development and deployment of fusion power across various sectors. 3. Technological advancements and innovation. Helion is at the forefront of significant technological advancements in the energy sector. Key predictions include breakthroughs in plasma physics. As research continues, breakthroughs in plasma confinement and stability are expected. Innovations may lead to improved efficiency in energy production, making fusion more reliable and economically viable. Integration with renewable energy sources. Helion's technology could complement existing renewable energy frameworks. By providing a stable and continuous energy supply, fusion can help balance intermittent energy sources like wind and solar, creating a more resilient energy grid. 4. Global energy landscape transformation. The successful commercialization of Helion's fusion technology has the potential to reshape the global energy landscape. Reduction in carbon emissions. Helion's fusion energy promises to deliver zero-carbon electricity, which aligns with global climate goals.
A significant shift towards fusion could drastically reduce reliance on fossil fuels, contributing to mitigating climate change.
Energy independence and security.
Countries investing in fusion technology could enhance their energy independence, reducing vulnerability to geopolitical tensions and energy price fluctuations. This shift would empower nations to secure a stable energy supply while fostering innovation,
Job creation and economic growth.
The development and deployment of fusion technology will likely create numerous jobs in engineering, research, construction, and operations. This economic growth could stimulate local economies and contribute to a skilled workforce.
5. Challenges and considerations. While the outlook is promising, several challenges must be addressed for Helion to succeed. Technical hurdles.
Achieving the necessary conditions for sustained fusion reactions remains a significant challenge.
Continued investment in R&D is essential to overcome these hurdles. Regulatory and safety concerns. Navigating the complex regulatory landscape for nuclear technologies will be crucial. Ensuring safety and public acceptance of fusion power will require transparency and effective communication. Market competition.
Helion will face competition not only from other fusion startups but also from established renewable energy technologies.
Maintaining a competitive edge through innovation and strategic partnerships will be key. Conclusion. Helion Energy stands at a pivotal juncture in the quest for commercial nuclear fusion.
With substantial investments, a clear development plan, and the backing of prominent investors, the company is well positioned to make significant strides in the energy sector by 2028.
If successful, Helion's fusion technology could herald a new era of clean, abundant energy, transforming the way we produce and consume electricity globally. The path ahead, while fraught with challenges, is laden with the promise of innovation, sustainability, and energy security.